Isabel. So today I have a very highly requested get ready with me look. Now this is just my go-to favorite classic holiday look. I showed you guys how to get this hair and makeup plus the preparation I do before I go to a holiday party or some kind of event that requires that you are ready from head to toe. And I show you guys how I get nice perfect winter skin plus how I get these very voluminous big waves. This video is a collaboration with Duvolle. If you guys would like to get ready with me and see how I get this festive holiday classic look, then please keep on watching. It's that time of year again of dry skin and ashy knees and elbows, but it doesn't have to be like that because I'm using the Duvolle Spin Care System, which comes with a very handy body brush and scrubber. And you can see I love to do this in the shower every time I shave. And this is also a great step for those of you who do self-tan and you want nice exfoliated skin. This exfoliates your skin like no other. Plus, along with the body brush, you get a pumice stone attachment, which is great for taking care of your feet, which can be neglected in the winter months, especially when we go to a party and we're wearing strappy heels. And of course, I put on the face attachment and apply my favorite cleanser, and I'm just scrubbing my entire face and exfoliating. And skincare is so important for flawless makeup, guys. Doesn't matter how expensive your foundation or your primer is. If your skin is not in great condition, your makeup's not going to look great. So this Duvolle Spin Care System is amazing for the face as well. So it's really an all-in-one and it's so helpful and handy. So I'm just rinsing my face, patting it dry, and misting it with my favorite rose water spray, applying eye serum, and applying my favorite retinol cream. And perfect skincare for perfect skin. Now on to makeup. I'm taking my favorite primer, and this is a moisturizing primer that really helps plump up my skin in the winter months. And taking my favorite foundation. This is also super moisturizing. I'm going to list all the information down below and all the products I use. So I'm just taking a buffing brush and just blending this all over. I'm not really using too much foundation just because I want my skin to look nice and healthy and glowy from within. And I'm going in with my highlighting under eye concealer, and I'm concealing under my eyes and using the wand to also highlight the bridge of my nose, and going through and blending with a beauty sponge. And I take the excess up onto my eyes to make a good base for my eyeshadows. Now onto cream contour. I'm doing these nice C shapes and chiseling out my cheekbones and also contouring my nose, which is super important. And every time I do a glam look like this, I always contour my nose, and I also go up to my forehead, take some of the cream product and down on the jawline just to sharpen it, just in case we packed on some holiday pounds. And then going through with a small oval brush, I'm just going through and blending my nose contour very precisely. I actually take my time with blending out my nose contour more than anything. And then taking a larger brush like so and blending the jawline, the cheeks, and the forehead so everything is nice and seamless. And of course going back and really blending out my nose contour, highlighting my bridge again with my concealer, and then going through and blending it all together with my beauty sponge. And then going through with some translucent powder and just highlighting the bridge of my nose and just baking. I don't bake under my eyes, I just bake the bridge of my nose. Now going into this banana powder, my contour palette, and I'm just baking underneath my eyes with the banana powder. And then going through and taking these two cool tone and warm tone powder contour and going through and setting my contour like so. Then taking the cool tone color of the contour palette and using it to set my nose contour. Then I'm just blending out the contour nicely so it blends in really good. And then going on to my brows. My brows are pretty crazy and I haven't gotten them done in a couple of weeks, so they're a little overgrown, but I'm just basically defining the arches a little bit more than anything. I like a very natural, subtle look, and I make sure to run the spoolie through it a few times just to make sure everything is nice and dispersed, and I'm being really, really precise, even cleaning up underneath the brow with some concealer and a nice precise brush, and this helps make the brow look a little bit better. Now I'm taking the contour palette for my eyeshadow. I'm taking the two warm colors, and I'm just blending that into the crease like so for a very nice, subtle definition. And I'm taking this shimmery kind of coppery color from this palette, and with my ring finger just tapping that onto the eyelid. Don't go above the crease, you're just going from lashes to crease, and then taking the gold color with my pinky, and this is so simple guys. I'm just tapping this right into the centers for a little bit of shine and sparkle and dimension, and then taking the matte black with a pencil brush and making very precise outer V's, and I'm just going through and making sure they're nice and neat, and then taking my big old blending brush and just blending that all together and kind of marrying the colors in. And then taking a smaller, dense, fluffy brush and taking more of that matte black and just building up that outer V so it looks really nice and smoky and nice and hazy. And then taking my blending brush and just buffing that in and making a nice hazy look, blending it into the crease just a tad bit, but making it more defined towards the edge, and taking the excess onto the lower outer part of my eyes. Now on to the wing liner, which is the most important part. We are taking some gel liner, and this is actually an art brush from an art set, and I'm just creating a very thick and defined wing, which I love for this time of year. It's just the classic wing. I go through and create the general shape first, and then go through and thicken it and perfect it. So I take my time with this, and I really make sure that everything is nice and seamless and there's no jagged edges. Now I'm taking my favorite Demi Wispies, applying them because you can't have a glam holiday look without some nice false lashes, and these are my favorite false lashes of life. So I applied those and let them dry. Now onto the face, I'm taking this delicious bubblegummy pink, I meant beautiful bubblegummy pink blush and a very, very iridescent purple undertoned highlighter, which I'm absolutely obsessed with because it gives you a highlight but it's not over the top. Now I'm taking my favorite bright red, and I don't use lip liner, I just use a nice precise brush to make it nice and neat. So we're done with the makeup. Now on to the hair. So of course I'm going to do my signature waves that you guys always ask me how to do. I separate my hair from top to bottom, then separate the bottom part into two halves, and taking my Duvolle hair curling iron, which is the absolute perfect size, curl my hair like so. I leave it on just for a little bit because this thing gets really, really hot, so I leave it on for 10 seconds max, and then I let it through and I bobby pin them in place, and I bobby pin them in place until they cool down. So this is how I always curl my hair, and that's how I get so much volume. So now to show you the trick to my volume is I'm separating the crown of my hair, so basically the very front section of my hair, and I curl it up and away from the face, and it's a pretty large section, so I leave it on a little bit longer, and I take it off the barrel and I get some bobby pins and pin them in place. And when this cools down, this is going to give you so much volume at the top of your hair, and it's going to lift your roots amazingly. And I am on the phone, I'm talking on speakerphone, which is why I look like I'm laughing and talking. So basically just wrapping the sections away from the face and leave it on for a few seconds, let it go, bobby pin it in place. And I just like to curl the end sections. I don't like to curl all the way to the roots because I like my hair to look nice and long and just more princess-like, not too tight or wound up. So basically bobby pinning all these guys in place, and I wait until they cool, which I waited about 30 minutes here because I was doing other things, and then just releasing these guys like so, and then just kind of running your fingers through them and tousling. Release the top section last because you want it to cool down more than any other section, and then just kind of play with it. Part it however you like. I always part it towards the right side of my face. Well, I part it on the left side, I'm sorry. And I just play with it. And you can actually leave a really sleek, nice, neat 1940s inspired look like I'm doing here. I tuck one section of my hair behind my ear and I just kind of neaten up the other side and leave it like this. But you guys know me, I like nice wild hair. So I tousle it a little bit And here's the end result. Guys, so this is the final look. I hope you liked it. You can wear this hair in many different styles. I decided to go with a more tousled, more voluminous look, whatever occasion you're wearing it for. It's so perfect for Christmas and for New Year's or for whatever holiday parties you're going to or whatever you're celebrating this season. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please be sure to give me a thumbs up if you'd like to see more beauty related videos. I know I haven't done that many on this channel, but I want all that to change. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to leave me your comments and don't forget to subscribe to see more videos from me and to join this community of positivity and this big family of love and happiness. If you guys like to follow me on social media, I'm on Instagram, Snapchat, and Twitter. All links are down below. I love you all so very much. And always remember, no matter how perfect your makeup may look, no matter how big and voluminous your hair is or how perfect your dress is, your true beauty, your true worth, and your true power always come from within. I love you guys, and I will see you in my next video. Bye-bye.
Santa baby, slip a sable under the tree for me. I've been an awful good